Why do survivors of complex post-traumatic stress vulnerable to narcissistic trap? It doesn't start with abuse, it starts with relief. For many survivors of complex post-traumatic stress disorder, the most dangerous relationships don't feel dangerous at first. They actually feel like home, familiarity. Complex PTSD is not just about what happened in the past. It's about how the nervous system adapts to survive it. Chronic exposure to interpersonal trauma, especially in early developmental stages, alters the attachment system's emotional regulation and threat perception. Survivors often carry what clinicians call attachment dysregulation, fawning responses, and hypervigilance. But here's the paradox. Hypervigilance doesn't always protect. It can actually misfire because when chaos is familiar, calm can feel unsafe. And when inconsistency is normalized, intensity can feel like love. And this is where the narcissistic trap is set. Individuals with high narcissistic traits often engage in idealization, a phase of intense attention, validation, and mirroring. To a regulated nervous system, this might feel excessive, but to a complex post-traumatic stress survivor, it feels like long-awaited attunement. Why? Because of trauma bonding, a neurobiological attachment formed through cycles of reward and punishment. Dopamine spikes during idealization, cortisol floods during devaluation. This intermittent reinforcement creates addictive relational loops. Additionally, survivors often exhibit a fawn response, a survival strategy which is rooted in appeasement and self-abandonment to maintain safety. Narcissistic individuals unconsciously or deliberately escalating control in a very unstabilized situation. So narcissistic dynamics reinforce this schema through subtle invalidations, gaslighting, and projection, making the survivor work harder for validation that is strategically withheld. This is not a weakness, this is conditioning. So awareness is disrupting this process. When survivors begin to recognize these patterns, not as personal failures, but as adaptive survival mechanisms, they reclaim their self. Healing requires nervous system regulation, boundary settings, and often trauma-informed therapy or cognitive behavior therapy, guided meditations. And as a society, we must stop framing these dynamics as toxic relationships alone and start recognizing them as a public health concerns rooted in trauma and neurobiology. Because when we understand the pattern, we stop blaming the survivor and we start breaking the cycle. What feels like love should never require you to abandon yourself to survive it. I hope you liked my video, and if you did, hit the subscribe and support my channel. Hit like button and also leave a comment or two for me. Thank you.